So it's the day before a wedding and I'm charging up lots of batteries, of course, and I thought I'd make a video and maybe we'd kill two birds with one stone. You maybe saw the video where I was talking about the Titan base battery pack and how it'll power your camera all day, but at the same time while I'm getting ready for this wedding, we have multiple cameras and we always have a bunch of these, Sony batteries, I guess it's the FZ100s that are used in the A7S III and the A7 IV, and I have several that are actually Sony branded and they came with our cameras. We have some A7R IVs that we use for wedding photography. We have two of those. Then we have an A7S III, the A7 IV, and then I bought a couple of batteries from Sony to go along with it while I researched maybe some third-party batteries that I thought would work well. The Sony batteries are fantastic, of course, as you would expect, but you're always looking for I'm always looking for a good third-party battery to possibly save some money and have extra batteries around. And one of those was this Xywin battery that's on Amazon, and I'll put links in the description for you. But I have now purchased 4 of these. They come in sets of 2, and they come with this charger that looks like this. Has 2 slots and a digital indicator, and has micro USB as well as USB-C as an ability to plug into to charge. And you can pop both batteries in there. It gives you an indicator. Really great for charging. But the question that always comes up about these batteries that are compatible batteries is it going to give you the message? Is it going to show you battery life and all that stuff? The answer to that question is yes. It works just like the Sony original batteries. No weird messages. It does show you the battery indicator. These work on the A7 IV as well as the A7S III or the A7R IV, which we have. It works great for all of those, and they're affordable. So 2 batteries plus the charger comes with it is $49 and some change. So $50 for 2 batteries. That's $25 a piece. That by comparison to I think it's $76 for the Sony branded single battery. Now, of course, the question is always, how long do they last? And they don't last as long, regardless of the amp hour rating that they say. They just don't last as long as the Sony branded batteries as far as runtime goes. But I will say, I think they probably last 85 to 90% as long. And for the cost savings, I think it's a great thing to kind of have around to use. So if you're looking for a good compatible battery that'll work with your camera, this Xywin on Amazon will work great. Links in the description, so you can click on it. And yeah, it's an affiliate link, but no cost to you to buy it and helps out my channel a little bit at the same time. Also, I said 2 birds with 1 stone. Someone had asked about the Rokinon 24mm 1.8 and how was the autofocus. I've been using the autofocus on the A7S III right now with the Rokinon, and it's fantastic. This is what it looks like at 1.8 for vlogging. To give you an idea, here's arm distance, 24mm. I was charging the gimbal anyway, so I stuck the camera on there just to hold it, but it gives you an idea of the bokeh in the background and kind of how the autofocus works if you want to play around with it. I'll come in closer. Farther back. I'm shooting this at 1/50 shutter speed, f1.8, and ISO 640, and I think it works pretty good. S-Log3, and I'm color grading with the Phantom LUTs. If you're not familiar with those, we'll talk about those at some point too. So anyway, if you're thinking about a lens, this Samyang or Rokinon, same company, right? 24mm. 1.8 is not perfect, but it's pretty good. And it seems to work for a budget version of a 24mm 1.8 lens if you're thinking about one. I'll do a review on it too so you know specifically, but I wanted to answer the question that someone asked yesterday about what's the bokeh look like and can you talk more about how it works in the autofocus, and they wanted to see shallow depth of field because previously I hadn't shot at 1.8 because I was outside messing around without an ND filter with limited ND filter in bright conditions. So here it is at 1.8. Hope this answers your questions. Check out these batteries if you're a Sony user. These are really good actually. I'm happy with them, and You can't beat the price. 50 bucks for 2 batteries and a charger, and you can charge 2 at once. I think it's a great deal. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon.